Time, time, time. There are all kinds of time. There is a time to get up in the morning. There's a time to go to bed. There is a time to get ready for school, and a time to be at home. There is a time to work, and there is a time to play. But what is time? Some people say time is in a line, but I wonder what that would look like. Ah, wait a minute. What is this? Time. Time in a line. This is time in a line. Look at this. Here is the beginning. It is the newest part. It is just being born. It is brand new. Now look, it's getting older. The part that was new is now getting old. I wonder how long time goes. Does it go forever? Could there ever be an ending? Look, it ended. The beginning that was so new at the beginning now is old. The ending is the new part now. We have a beginning that is like an ending and an ending that is like a beginning. Do you know what the church did? They tied the ending that is like a beginning and the beginning that is like an ending together, so we would always remember that for every ending, there is a beginning. And for every beginning, there is an ending. Here are the three great times. This is Christmas. This is Easter. This is, that's hot. This is Pentecost. Whew, that is hot. Each one of these is a great mystery. Sometimes people miss these mysteries. They walk right through them and don't even know they're there. We need to get ready to come close to them every year. Here are the times for getting ready. The time for getting ready to come close to the mystery of Christmas is called Advent. The time for getting ready to come close to the mystery of Easter is called Lent. Look, the time for getting ready to come close to the mystery of Easter is longer than the time for getting ready to come close to the mystery of Christmas. I wonder. But of course, Christmas is so wonderful a mystery that we don't just celebrate it on one day, but rather we keep celebrating for 12 days, right up until Epiphany. Easter is also wonderful. So you can't keep it on just one Sunday. It overflows and goes on for 6 more Sundays. It makes a whole season. The season of Easter is also a time for getting ready to come close to the mystery of Pentecost. Ouch! That's still hot. Here are all of the great green growing Sundays of the year. Now let's see if we can build the circle of the year again. Watch carefully, because the church tells time by colors as well as by clocks. Here are the 3 great times: Christmas, Easter, Pentecost. Christmas is when we remember that Jesus was born for us. It is a wonderful time, and we celebrate for 12 whole days. The time for getting ready for the mystery of Christmas is called Advent. It is 4 weeks long. The church year begins with the beginning of Advent. Sometimes the color for getting ready for Christmas is purple. That's a serious color, the color of kings. Sometimes the color is blue. Do you know why? Because it's one of the colors for the Mother Mary. And without the Mother Mary, there would be no baby Jesus. The time for getting ready for Easter is usually purple. Purple is the color of kings, and Jesus was a king, but not the kind of king that people thought was coming. There are 6 weeks for getting ready for Easter. It is called the season of Lent. It is even longer than the time for getting ready for Christmas. Easter is so great a mystery that you can't keep it only on one Sunday. It keeps on going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. During that time, people met Jesus in a new way. He had died on the cross, and that was very sad. But they kept meeting him. And somehow, Jesus was still with them, as he is still with us. Then, something wonderful happened. The 12 disciples went outside of Jerusalem with Jesus. There, they saw him go up. And a few days later, the Holy Spirit came down. The church was born. The disciples glowed with the power of the Holy Spirit and became apostles. Their tongues were like fire when they spoke. They were more alive than they had ever been before. That's why the color of Pentecost is red like fire. Now we will put in the great green growing Sundays between Christmas and the beginning of Lent. The most you can ever have here is 9, so we will put in 9 green growing weeks here. Here are the rest of the great green growing Sundays. Do you know what the Sundays after Pentecost are called? They are called the Sundays after Pentecost. Here is the time when school ends, summer comes, and the days get longer and longer. You can sometimes play outside later. People go swimming. Some go to camp. Many go on vacations. Then summer slowly but quickly comes to an end. Now you begin to get ready to get back into school. Sometimes you get new clothes or you buy new books here. Then school begins and you have a new teacher sometimes and the days start getting shorter. School goes on and you get used to all the new things. Now the days are really short. It gets dark very early now, and it looks as if the light is just about to go out. Right at that time, when the light seems to be coming to an end, we reach Advent. The year ends and it begins again. It's time to get ready to enter the mystery of Christmas. Here are the 3 great times: Christmas, Easter, and Pentecost. Here are the times for getting ready. Advent, that's 4 weeks. Lent, that's 6 weeks. You can't keep Easter to just one Sunday, so it keeps on for 6 more weeks. Those weeks are called the season of Easter. Here are the great green growing Sundays of the year. It's all here. Everything we need. For every beginning, there is an ending. And for every ending, there is a beginning. It goes on and on, forever and ever.